Here are some tips to get more accepted offers in this market. The first one is a little obvious, but it's to offer more for that house. What I always tell my clients is have your monthly payment in mind, not the purchase price or list price when you go to make an offer. Number 2, look into waiving your appraisal contingency. In every contract, there's an appraisal contingency clause that allows the buyer to walk away from the deal or renegotiate if the appraised value comes in lower than the purchase price. In this market, a lot of houses are under appraising. The seller's concern is if the house under appraises, you're gonna wanna renegotiate or worse, walk away from the deal. This strategy is more so geared toward buyers with larger down payments because buyers with larger down payments, when the house under appraises, a lot of the times their monthly payment and cash to close stays the same. Make sure to contact your loan officer to discuss what happens if the house under appraises for your particular scenario because everybody's different. Number 3, instead of presenting your offer with a pre-approval, get a mortgage commitment from your loan officer. This is a strategy that me and my team have implemented years ago, but it's become even more crucial with this market. Sellers are always worried about deals falling through because of finance issues. A mortgage commitment is going to hold a lot more weight than a pre-approval, and you're going to stand out amongst the other offers on the table. Work with a local lender. Real estate professionals have all had bad experiences with larger mortgage companies. Because of that, they'll actually shy away from your offer if you've been pre-approved by one. Real estate professionals have all had bad experiences with larger mortgage companies. Because of that, if they see you're pre-approved with one of those companies that they've had a bad experience with, they're most likely going to shy away from your offer and advise the seller to do so as well. Aside from purchase price, terms may be a good way to get that seller's attention. An example of terms would be when you would like to close and if your purchase is contingent on the sale of another property. Every seller is different. Some may want to take some time to close, like 2-3 months because they're buying a property out of state, and others want to close very quickly. State that your inspection is for informational purposes only. Now, I wouldn't recommend waiving your right to an inspection altogether because you want to know the condition of the property you're purchasing. But when stating that you want an inspection, tell them it's for informational purposes only. Now, every market is different on when this inspection takes place. In the state of New York, your inspection happens before you go into contract. The reason that you want to tell the seller that your inspection is going to be for informational purposes only is because a lot of buyers will use the damages found on the inspection report to try and renegotiate the purchase price. Work with an experienced buyer's agent. I can't tell you how crucial this is to your success. There's so many little things that a buyer's agent will do when they submit an offer on a house. How they speak to that listing agent in the beginning, how they structure the email that your offer is attached to, and how they follow up, just to name a few. Working with an experienced buyer's agent is so important. Last but not least, work with a seasoned loan officer. A lot of buyers don't realize the name of the loan officer on your pre-approval goes such a long way. We as loan officers help people buy houses all the time, and reputation is so important. If you work with a seasoned and reputable loan officer, odds are they've already done a deal in the past with that listing agent. Now, if that deal went smoothly, the listing agent knows that the loan officer is capable of closing the deal, and they have that much more confidence in that offer.